Welcome into live coverage of the Apollo Project's New Zealand Swimming Championships, Day 5, the men's final, half an hour of frantic racing about to happen here at the National Aquatic Centre in Auckland. And we look forward to 4 races tonight. The men's 100 metres freestyle. We'll see the New Zealand record holder Lewis Klebert in lane 5, and this time Cameron Gray in lane 4 with a 49 point this morning. We move then to the 100 metre freestyle para multi-class, where we hope to see hopefully another New Zealand record by Paralympic legend Cameron Leslie, surprising everyone including himself with the 123 this morning. 200 breast will follow, and Josh Gilbert will be in lane 4. He won the 100 metres, of course, earlier this week, and in lane 5 will be Ben Masters. And to finish off this afternoon's men's final session, the 200 metre individual medley para multi-class, David Beck, Bailey Conlon and Jack Bugler in the middle lanes for that event. Tonight, it's fantastic to be joined by a top New Zealand swimmer from the past. She's here, Ellen Quirk. Great to have you here, Ellen, to commentate with me tonight over your specialist event, the 100 metres freestyle. Ellen, tell us, what was your pinnacle championship and international competition back in your swimming days?
Yeah, so first off, I'm really glad to be here tonight. It'll be really exciting to watch. My pinnacle meet was the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow in 2014. We swam the 400 freestyle relay there, so yeah, it'll be good to watch the 100s tonight for sure.
We'll look forward to getting some insights on that as well, being a 100 metre freestyler. And leading up to that Commonwealth Games, we were talking earlier about your time, your scholarship, you're in Texas. How was that as an experience as a young woman leading into that Commonwealth Games?
Yeah, no, it was amazing. There's so many opportunities to go overseas and train, so to be able to go over to Texas A&M and train and lead up, and to be able to have a coach over there that trained me long course as well was really special. So yeah, it was really cool. So
living away from mum and dad for all that time, did you have a good lot of support over there, friends and in your school and your college?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the benefit of the college system over there too. It's like your teammates become your family. So yeah, it was amazing to have that kind of support so far away from home.
And your life since swimming, retiring shortly after, I assume, 215, 214. So tell us a little bit about what you've been up to.
Yeah, so when I was over in Texas, I was actually able to study my bachelor's in exercise physiology as well. So I came back here to AUT and got my master's in sport and exercise. And that's led me now into the ability to start a swim school actually up in Northland just over this past summer. So it was our first season in an unheated pool, and hopefully we can kind of grow that and see where that can go.
Well, there's such a need in Northland for children to learn to swim, so what a fantastic initiative, and obviously no travel to work. It's obviously quite close to the house.
Oh, absolutely, like a minute down the road. It's great.
Yeah. Lovely to have Ellen Quirk here tonight to commentate. We're going to get underway with the men's final session here, Day 5 of the Apollo Project's New Zealand Swimming Championships.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Please welcome the technical officials for tonight's men's finals as they enter the pool deck. Introducing your referee for this evening's men's finals, Jackie Forsyth from Wellington. Your starter for the men's finals, Ross Gillespie from Northland. Thank you, officials. Please be seated.
I became an IOT because I just wanted to help out the swimming community, give back, because they've always been amazing when I'm swimming.
So the reason why I became a technical official is because it's much more fun than sitting in the stand. You're right in the middle of it, you get to see all the racing, you get to talk to people and be involved in the event. It's just a great place to be.
I enjoy being a technical official because firstly it's an easy way for me to be able to give back to the sport that's given me so much. I've been able to go overseas with my own swimming, so it's a good way for me to be able to give back. You know, it's fun, I get to make new friends amongst the other technical officials, and I feel like it's also helping my own swimming because I understand the rules of the sport on a deeper level.
Why? Because you get to meet so many cool people. You get to be close to the racing, and the technical officials are a happy family. They're good. They teach you, or you learn something new every day, and I have. Over the last 20 years, I suppose, I've had some great support from other officials, and it's just fun. It's so fun, and seeing the swimming close up, that's really exciting. So please come, we want you.
Well, welcome back to the men's final session, day 5 here at the Apollo Projects Aotearoa Swimming Championships. The first final of tonight is event 22, the men's 100 metres freestyle. Introducing the swimmers to you now. In lane 8 from Coast Swim Club, Stephen Kent. Lane 1 from Kiwi, Kale Twist. Lane 7 from Wharanui Swim Club, Matt Hutchins. Lane 2 from Pukekohe, Zach Dell. Lane 6 from Kiwi 2, Christopher Ilson. Lane 3 from Coast Swimming Club, George Williams. Lane 5 from Capital Swim Club, Lewis Clearbert. Lane 4 from North Shore, Cameron Gray. Away we go, Cameron Gray in lane 4, a 49.83 this morning. Lewis Clearbert, the New Zealand record holder, in lane 5. Joining me, Ellen Quirk, 100-metre freestyler from the 2014 Commonwealth Games. Ellen, what do you make of this?
Yeah, we'll be looking to see who gets in and off the wall quickly here. Trying to get good underwaters and some good speed into that second lap.
In they go to the wall, Cameron Gray, 24.14, just 2/100ths of a second separating them. Lewis Clearbert's got a great back end. Cameron Gray's going to have to really push it. Lane 3 going well too, George Williams from Coast. Cameron Gray, Lewis Clearbert, stroke for stroke with 15 metres to go. Can Cameron Gray get there? Clearbert takes it, 0.1 of a second over Cameron Gray. Third goes to Coast, George Williams. Christopher Elson takes 4th. Zach Dell 5th. Ellen doesn't get much closer than that, 0.1 of a second, and really came down to that last 10 to 15 metres, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Lewis just was able to show his stamina from his longer races and was able to hold on for the finish.
So good swim there for the record holder. We'll catch a word with him shortly. But really, there was 0.1 at the turn, there was 0.1 at the finish. They just swapped that around, didn't they? Gray hit the wall with his feet at the turn. Fifth title for you, Lewis. Congratulations. That was a battle right to the last metre, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was sort of constantly just trying to catch up after all the start and then the turn. So yeah, it was a tough one.
Did you have any idea? There's lots of splash and dash out there. Any idea where you're sitting in the field, or is it just put your head down and just bury it to the end?
Yeah, like I closed my eyes half the race, just open them when I think I'm going off track a little bit, but I could obviously see Cam the whole race, and he's a bloody good racer.
Knowing that some of these guys on the field have a real sprint sort of DNA in there, is it pretty much flat out from the beginning for you, or is there any sort of holding back?
Yeah, like it's 2 50-metre sprints for me. Like I wouldn't go much faster in a 53. Like I was just going max the whole time.
As the New Zealand record holder, it must be nice to maintain that title, hold that position.
Yeah, it's nice. See how long I can keep the streak alive for, but I think, you know, those guys are quickly catching up to me, so maybe this is my last year winning it, maybe not, but yeah.
Round of applause for Lewis Clearbet, ladies and gentlemen, 100-metre freestyle champion.
Cheers.
Moving now to event 115, the men's 100-metre freestyle para multi-class. Introducing the swimmers to you now. Lane 8 from Parnell Swimming, James Hayden. Lane 1 from Hetatonga Sun Devils, Guy Harrison. Lane 7 from Mount Eden Swimming, Denver Xavier. Lane 2 from Greendale Swim Club, Lance Dusto. Lane 6 from Blenheim Swim Club, Jack Bugler. Lane 3 from Te Arawa Swimming, Bailey Conlon. Lane 5 from Mount Eden Swimming, David Beck. Lane 4 from Whangarei Swim Club, Cameron Leslie.
Take your mark.
Away we go. Lane 1 there is Guy Harrison, and Guy has a single-digit golf handicap apparently, Cam tells me, so very, very handy on the golf course. Away he goes, and leading the field at the moment is Bailey Conlon.
So we have 3 different classes in this event, so everyone's going to be out trying to chase their own times and kind of swim a bit of their own race a bit more as well. So we'll still keep an eye on Cameron Leslie, who's shooting for that New Zealand record again tonight.
He's in S4. We've got Guy in S8. The rest of the swimmers in intellectual disability class S14. But a great swim here in lane 3 by Bailey Conlon. He's had a fantastic week so far. David Beck's pushing hard. And they come through. Let's look at the time. Way faster than this morning, 101.38. Just a second outside of that New Zealand record. And here comes Cameron Leslie. 1:23 this morning, 1:23.61. You might get this again. Woohoo! 1:22.77. The man keeps getting faster. Congratulations to all of our finishers there in the multi-class 100 freestyle for men. Catch a word with Cam shortly. Here with Cameron Leslie, congratulations. Another New Zealand record. Wow, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, real impressive, eh? Did not expect to go that fast, and yeah, just pretty happy to be up there with some of the best in the world.
What do you put it down to? A second this morning off your best, another second this evening. What's different about this year?
I think a happy athlete's a fast athlete, right? We've got a real sweet training routine, and I'm staying up in Whangarei the whole time, and yeah, I'm off training and I'm home in time for breakfast with the kids, so yeah, it's just really good, smooth, just routine.
Speaking of children, are they down here tonight? Is that who I can see up there?
Yeah, little Bo and Delilah and my wife Emma are up there. Bobo.
Now you've still got this grizzly beard here and a bit of chest hair. So we're going to see another second once you've shaved that off?
Got to save something in the tank for Worlds, eh?
Oh, you'll be a good-looking man without that. Well done, Cameron Leslie here. Another New Zealand record and the winner of the 100 metres freestyle.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Welcome back in. Apollo Projects Aotearoa Swimming Championships 2022. Next up, event 23, the men's 200 metre breaststroke final. Introducing the swimmers to you, lane 8 from TBSS Central City, Sam Kenny. Lane 1 from United Swimming Club, Leo Arrowsmith. Lane 7 from United Swimming Club, Quinton Wong. Lane 2 from North Shore, Harrison Cook. Lane 6 from North Shore, Blair Helms. Lane 3 from Vikings, Lachlan McKenzie. Lane 5 from Pukekohe Swim Club, Ben Masters. And lane 4 from Evolution Aquatics, Josh Gilbert. Josh Gilbert, the 100-metre breaststroke champion in lane 4, his specialist event, the 200-metre breaststroke. He's going to be hard to beat here, Alan. He's got the endurance and he's got a beautifully long stroke.
Yeah, we're just going to be keeping an eye out on some of these swimmers to see if they're able to maintain that good body position throughout the 200. What we tend to see in the 200 breasts, different from the 100, is we start seeing a lower hip position, which can really quickly add on the fatigue in that last 50.
And a lot of people probably don't realise that breaststroke and butterfly have quite a similar kind of body position and undulation, and you need to keep that undulation up, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. Butterfly was actually born out of breaststroke into a competitive stroke because someone decided they wanted to swim faster. So they took that traditional breaststroke stroke and improved it to keep making it faster, but the bones of the stroke are the same.
That's a really interesting, I didn't know that. And they come through to the 100. Very interesting here. Quite flat across the field. Josh Gilbert takes them through. Ben Masters, then Blair Helms. But look at that turn and underwater work. How important is that, Alan? That turn in underwater to get that advantage?
Oh, massively huge. The underwater work, especially in breaststroke, we're trying to minimise that drag as much as possible and just kind of give our legs a little bit of a respite because these swimmers, their legs are going to be burning at the moment.
Done a few 200 breasts in my time, and boy, oh boy, it's one of the hardest events on the program. I mean, you've got the 200 fly, the 400 IMs, and all the rest of it, but this one is an absolute full body workout, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, and just having to hold that technique a bit more as well is really, really important.
Josh Gilbert coming down the final 50. He's increased that lead by 5 metres, and Blair Helms coming through quickly. Blair Helms in 6th for North Shore. Can he hold on to the silver here? But coming quickly, it is Lachlan McKenzie from Vikings. He's vying for the silver as well. Josh Gilbert coming through to win 2:17.02. Helms will take the silver, and McKenzie from Vikings snatches the bronze. So just showing the class there, they were pretty much flat through that first 100, weren't they? And then a margin of 3 seconds over the second 100 just shows Gilbert doing a 100 3 seconds quicker than the rest of the boys in the middle lanes. But are backing up a 100-200 double. Hardly have time for a breath. Josh, congratulations on another win, the 100-200 double for you. Talk us through a superb second 100 by the looks of it from you.
Yeah, I felt a bit rushed this morning, so me and my coach had a talk, and I thought I'd take it out a bit more easy so I can come home a bit faster, and it did work out all right.
Yeah, going through that 100, you would have seen the guys corner your eye sort of going, oh, did that rattle you at all? Did you go, no, this is part of the game plan, I'm good here?
No, it was all part of the game plan. I expected them to be close to me, and I knew I could try and pull away in the last 100. So.
You certainly did that. And 2:17, are you happy with the time today?
Yeah, I think it's just not my best time, so I can't complain with it. Yeah.
Well, congratulations on another win, and all the best for the rest of the champs.
Thank you very much.
Next event on the program, the final event of the men's final session for day 5 is event 116, the 200 metres individual medley para multi-class. Introducing the swimmers in lane 5 from Blenheim Swim Club, Jack Bugler. Lane 3 from Te Arawa Swimming, Bailey Conlon. And lane 4 from Mount Eden, David Beck. This is the 200 medley for the para-multi class, and David Beck is the S14 New Zealand record holder at 2:35.48. He was 10 seconds slower this morning in his heat, but we tend to see a big improvement in the finals for these swimmers. So Alan, did you do many medleys in your time? You said you were a breaststroker in the early days. You must have thrown a few in there.
Yeah, I actually, as a 15, 16-year-old, was an IMer before I moved into freestyle later on in my career, so I picked up a couple of seconds at New Zealand Opens behind Helen Norfolk, actually, in both the 200 and 400 IM.
Ah, well, you'll definitely be able to tell us here. In terms of your strokes, freestyle obviously very good, breaststroke good, butterfly and backstroke pretty handy?
Yeah, so.
There's always a weak link, a weak point in your medley, I guess, and like we've seen with Lewis Clareburt, so important to try and plug the gap, isn't it, to improve that week, and that was the breaststroke for him. But in we go halfway through this event. David Beck looking a much better performance tonight from him. He's into the breaststroke leg now. And these para swimmers, they're going to have to concentrate on the turns, aren't they? Can get tripped up, ankle tapped by the turns, can't they?
Yeah, absolutely. So just making sure that the fatigue isn't going to have a lack of focus going in and out of the wall, and just maintain that technique through the turn. They all look to get through that one pretty well. So now we've got David Beck. He's kind of starting to pull away a little bit here. So breaststroke's a bit of a strength.
And Jack Bugler also just starting to make a move as well in lane 5. But 1:15 through the 100 for David Beck. And just trying to work out where he's going to land. A 1:20 would take him to a 2:35. That may be a little bit out of reach. He does a 50-second breaststroke. And in he comes down the final lap. Nice high arm recovery of David Beck versus the high elbow of Jack Bugler. Well done to David Beck. He'll win the title. They're all S14s. He's left everything in the pool, gasping for breath. So well done to the boys. And that concludes tonight's men's final. Please put your hands together and thank our technical officials as they leave the pool deck. Great performance, David. 5 seconds faster than this morning. Congratulations.
Thanks. I was expecting it to be 2:35, but 2:40 is good enough.
Yeah, I mean, 2:45 I saw this morning, 10 seconds off your best. I knew you had more in you. Which parts of that event do you think you swam faster in tonight?
I think for me, it would be the backstroke because I had more lengthening in the arm stroking and the kicking. It was all going good.
That's awesome. Tell us a little bit about your training environment. You train at Mount Eden. How many in your squad? How many generally you have in your lane?
Well, it depends how many of us swimmers are there. There's like juniors, the level 2 swimmers, and us senior swimmers. And there's like 10, 12 of us in different groups.
And how many times a week do you train?
Oh, for me, it'd be at least 8 or 9 sessions a week.
That's fantastic. Have you got anyone looking at the camera, anyone you want to say hello to? Coaches, mums, dads, friends?
Oh yeah, my family in Mount Eden. I bet you're impressed for what I've done.
Fantastic. David Beck, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause, the winner of the 200 metres individual medley para multi-class. Well done, David.
So I became an IOT because I just wanted to help out the swim community, give back, because they've always been amazing when I'm swimming.
So the reason why I became a technical official is because it's much more fun than sitting in the stand. You're right in the middle of it, you get to see all the racing, you get to talk to people and be involved in the event. It's just a great place to be.
I enjoy being a technical official because firstly it's an easy way for me to be able to give back to the sport that's given me so much. I've been able to go overseas with my own swimming, so it's a good way for me to be able to give back, and it's fun. I get to make new friends amongst the other technical officials, and I feel like it's also helping my own swimming because I understand the rules of the sport on a deeper level.
Why? Because you get to meet so many cool people. You get to be close to the racing, and the technical officials are a happy family. They're good. They teach you, or you learn something new every day, and I have. Over the last 20 years, I suppose, I've had some great support from other officials, and it's just fun. It's so fun, and seeing the swimming close up, that's really exciting. So please come, we want you.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Welcome back to the Apollo Projects New Zealand Swimming Championships 2022. We've just completed the men's finals for day 5. And before we start those medals, we want to recognise an emerging swimmer for the Harlequin zone. And it will be presented by Brent Layton, former Swimming New Zealand chairman and now Swimming New Zealand selector. And that award goes to Cameron Gray. Emerging Swimmer of the Year for Harlequins Zone. We now will do the medal ceremony for the men's 100 metres freestyle, and we'll ask those swimmers to make their way behind the podium. Bronze medalist in 50.89 from Coast Swim Club, George Williams. Silver medal in 49.77 from North Shore Swim Club, Cameron Gray. And winning in 49.63 from Capital Swim Club, Lewis Clearbert. Next medal ceremony, 200-metre breaststroke for men. If you could make your way over to behind the dais, please. Oh, no, we're doing the 100 metres freestyle, apologies, multi-class. Bronze medalist in 102.02 from Mount Eden Swimming, David Beck. Silver medal in 101.38 from Te Arawa Swimming, Bailey Conlon. And winning the gold medal in a new New Zealand record time of 1:22.77 from Whangarei Swim Club, Cameron Leslie. $200-metre breaststroke medal ceremony now, event 23. We'll get those swimmers behind the dais. The bronze medalist in 2:20.75 from Viking Swim Club, Lachlan McKenzie. Silver medalist in 2:20.01 from North Shore, Blair Helms. Winning the gold medal in 2:17.02 from Evolution Aquatics, Josh Gilbert. And the medal ceremony for event 116, 200 metres individual medley for men para multi-class. Bronze medalist, 3 minutes and 37 from Te Arawa Swimming, Bailey Conlon. Silver medal in 2:49.69 from Blenheim Swim Club, Jack Bugler. And winning in 2:40.92 from Mount Eden Swimming, David Beck. Medal ceremony sponsor, All Proof Industries, a great supporter of swimming in New Zealand over the last 5 years and more. And that concludes our medal ceremonies for tonight's men's final session, day 5. Be back after the break to wrap and look ahead to our women's finals later this evening.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
$100 freestyle, Cameron Gray not quite good enough to take out the New Zealand record holder Lewis Clearbert in that one, but both going under 50, 49.6, 49.7, both under that Mare Nostrum time. The 100-metre freestyle para multi-class, an absolutely spectacular swim by Cameron Leslie, 1:22. I thought 1:23 was all he had, but he's gone a second faster again 200 breaststroke for men. Josh Gilbert, as he said, just holding back a little bit in that first 100, stretching it out, and then winning by a comfortable 3-second margin in the men's 200 breaststroke. And then to finish off, David Beck, 5 seconds faster from his heat this morning to win the 200 metre individual medley para multi-class. So thank you for joining us in this session. Next up is the women's final starting at 7:25 p.m. And we've got the 100 freestyle, the 100 freestyle para multi-class 200 breaststroke, the individual medley for the paras, and then the 50 backstroke, followed by the 4x200 metre freestyle relay. Wow, it's going to be a long session, this one. Buckle yourself in. We'll see you back at 7:25.